Hi everybody, today we're gonna make a Jamaican style soup. Now, I made this plenty of times. I had a friend in school that was actually Jamaican and she taught me how to make this. It's kind of similar to the Haitian style soups, but this is Jamaican. This is shout out to Jamaica. So of course I love lime, so I'm gonna take my lime. And I'm going to take the lime to clean off the yam. So this is my yam. I did actually cut it so it doesn't look the prettiest, but this does not bother me actually. So I'm going to like scrape off the top. Make sure I get all the white. And I used this earlier, so it's like dehydrated. Chop that up, it gets really slimy. I don't know what to call this in English, but this is carcoon. We're gonna chop that up and put it in there also. So I'm gonna chop all the carcoon up and I'll be right back. So I chopped all that up, so now I got my carrot. I already pre-chopped my carrot, so that's no problem. And I do like my carrot in big chunks. And I do have another piece of yam, so I'm gonna like throw that in there also. So I gotta chop it up right quick. There's not a really specific size that I like this, but you know. So I did run out of corn, so this is my only corn left, but I'm gonna need corn and thyme. I like a lot of that. Scallions. And pumpkin, but pumpkin I'm going to actually blend it in hot water. I have my pumpkin in the blender and I'm going to add some water. So like covers about, this is about 4 cups of water and 2 cups of cut pumpkin. So while that's blending, I'm gonna throw everything in here. Of course, I gotta add some onion. I do prefer using red onion, but this is the only onion I have today, so this is what we're gonna have to do. Alright, some onion. Let's throw that in there. Alright. So that will be half of a small onion. Usually I will put some chili pepper, Thai chili pepper. They come like this. They're very small. I'm growing some outside actually, but my dad, this is for my dad, for him for work, and he not a big fan of spice. I think I'm the only one in this household that is a big fan of spice. So if you guys want to add spice in here, there you go. He doesn't like scotch bonnet in his soup, so I'm not putting scotch bonnet. If he was making it for me, I'll put some scotch bonnet. Of course, I'm going to add water in it. This is about 3 cups of water. So I'm gonna let this boil. I don't put a lot of water so it can fill up to the top, because I will be adding my pumpkin, and my pumpkin has some water in it. So this is my pumpkin. I blended it So that will be this water is basically just to cook it, and this is to give it the sauce and flavor and everything. But I personally just put the temperature on high so it could boil quicker. I know this is not the exact way how Jamaicans do it. It's just this is what I took from their soup to make it my own. But she did teach me how to make the original and right way to make the soup. But this is how I took things that I like, some things that I didn't like, and all that. I do appreciate the Jamaican culture and how they went off with their identity, their nationality, and everything. It's very cool. It's very cool to visit Jamaica and all that. By the way, if you're not sure if it's ready or not, the way you could tell, just take like a stick or a chopstick and make sure one of these are soft. If it's soft, then it's fine, because you need to cook your vegetables. That is the key. Obviously, you guys didn't see me put seasoning yet. Let me tell you something. I have run out of seasoning, so I gotta do what I gotta do. I do make my own seasonings, but since this is left over, which this is not the best because it does have one ingredient that I don't like, but we have it because my grandmother uses it. I don't use it because I make my own seasonings, but this is the adobo all-purpose seasoning, lemon pepper. So I'm so sad I don't have my own seasonings today, but this is the type of seasoning I'm gonna have to use today. And of course, you have to add salt. I will choose the pink, all natural Himalayan pink salt. It's fine. Yeah. I usually get this in glass because one thing you don't want to do is get your salt in plastic or any type of hard type of plastic, is because it's something that has to do with the components and it turns it into some type of metal. I forgot all the detail, but obviously this has the seasoning has salt in it, so I'm not going to be using a lot of salt. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit so it gives some flavor. Now of course I do add oils to my food. You don't want to add a lot, but I will be putting the grapeseed oil. There is certain types of oils that you have to use because it will turn into a trans fat or anything. So I would not, let me repeat, I would not advise coconut oil or olive oil. I would advise to use grapeseed oil, hemp oil, avocado oil, oils that don't turn into another component. I know what they say about coconut oil, but coconut oil actually does turn into another component, and that's not good. So me personally, I do like grapeseed oil. Sunflower oil is fine. I heard canola oil was fine, but I haven't done too much research on canola oil, so just keep that in mind. I'm gonna cover the pot. These type of pots are really good because they shut. They keep everything shut, and you can cook it faster. So we're gonna let it into that boil, and then I'll come right back. Okay, so it's boiling, and I know what you guys thinking. What happens to the garlic? Of course, I'm gonna add garlic. Garlic is like my favorite. I just wait until it boils so I could add my garlic, and I like to break them up and put it in there. I do not like chopping them up, and I'm like that with every type of food. Alright, so since everything is boiling right now, I'm going to start adding in my pumpkin sauce, water, whatever you want to call it. So now I'm gonna let it boil and cook. The thing I do want to mention is do not cover it. I repeat, do not cover this. It will overflow and it will get everywhere. Do not cover it. Just let it boil and let it sit and let it cook, and I'll come back to show you guys when it's all done. You want to come and check on it like every 5-10 minutes. you know, make sure it's cooking nicely and well. You understand what I'm saying? Take a spoon and stir it if you need to. Check on the corn, check on all this, you know. It will look like it's a little slimy. That's the type of look and feel you want to get. If you do want to cover it for about 2 minutes and then take it right off. But right now, we're just going to leave it and let this bad boy cook. Okay, and you guys, I completely forgot. My grandmother had to remind me. I will be putting G off in it. I believe they're called cloves. I forget which one is which. You know, me being born in America, I should know more American words, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. As long as you can understand what I'm saying. So this is it. I don't know if you guys can see it. And I'm gonna be putting 6 in here. Alright, so we're gonna let that boil. Okay, so you see how it's boiling. So you want to stir it. See that? All that. So if you like hard carrot, you can stop here, but I'm still keep cooking it. So for those of you guys that is going to add meat, I'm not going to add meat into this one. There's going to be a vegetarian style soup. Well, not vegetarian, it's vegan. You guys know what I'm talking about. But it's not going to have meat in it at all. So if you want to add meat, add your meat now and let everything else cook with it. If you're not going to add meat, this is perfectly fine. Okay, you guys, so I'm done. I turned the stove off, and this is pretty much your Ital soup, Jamaican style. All your vegetables and everything. If you want to add different seasonings, you can. But this is the simplest it can get. And it's very easy for anybody to make it. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Make sure you check it down in the description box below, and like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.